On Loving Living Local this Tuesday morning. This is National Mill Dogs Rescue's second year participating in the Give campaign, and they are very excited because it gives them more local exposure in our community here in southern Colorado. And tell us more about the awesome organisation is Theresa Strader from the National Mill Dog Rescue and volunteer Joni Williams and two wonderful four-legged friends. How are you?
Great.
Great.
Who have you brought in first of all?
I have Diesel with me. Diesel's a 5-year-old heeler who I adopted last summer because we just got this unbelievable bond, and I needed him. And
beautiful coat as well. Beautiful coat markings.
So that's Diesel.
And this little handsome young man, 12 years young, is Curly. And I don't know, you want to zoom in on this face, or is it too much cuteness?
Zoom in. I want to take him home.
I know.
I want to we'll touch on the fostering, okay. But I want to talk more about National Mill Dog Rescue, how long it's been in operation in the local community as well, Theresa.
Absolutely. National Mill Dog Rescue started 15.5 years ago.
Wow.
In a chicken coop in my backyard. That is literally where it all began. My first introduction to puppy mill dogs and what they lived like, and it was pretty jarring. So NMDR hit the ground running 15 years ago in Black Forest.
And it's just grown
here we
and
are,
grown and grown.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you
Wonderful,
so much.
wonderful thing. It really
we
is.
just on our last run a week ago,
Over 18,000.
we rescued our 18,000th dog since our beginning. Yeah.
I was going to ask that. Well, like, where are the dogs primarily coming from?
They come from big commercial breeding farms in the Midwest, typically. You know, people refer to them as puppy mills. We try to be a little less pokey. You know, these folks give us their dogs. They don't have to do that. So we've built relations with them. I have over the 15 years to say, you know, at 5 to 7 or 8 years old, these dogs still have a lot of life left in them, especially the little guys. And that's usually when breeding life is over for them. In Curly's case, he just hung around there for years more, which is unfortunate because he could have been in a home.
Yeah.
You know, at 7 or 8, now he's 12, but he still needs a home. But anyway, so they come. Most of them live in small cages, in buildings where their job in life is to produce puppies for pet stores, and so they stay there for, you know, usually somewhere between 5 and 10 years, and just live in a cage and make puppies. That's their life. And for many of them, the ones that we don't work with, at the end of that, when they can't produce anymore, they're killed. So that's why we step in. Yeah.
What you're doing is a beautiful thing. It really
Thank
is.
you.
One for the community, but for the people you work with as well, and also if anyone wants to foster as well.
Yes.
I've done it. I foster failed after round 2. But I felt so much, it's so humbling, isn't it? It really is. And Joni, you're experiencing that now, aren't you?
Yeah, and you know, I foster failed on my very first time.
All right, I felt a little bit better now.
I've done it more than once. Yeah. But yeah, our foster program is something that we're really trying to expand right now. And you know, we support you through that whole process. But you start by going to our website, which is nmdr.org, NMDR for National Mill Dog Rescue. And you go to ways to get involved, and you can fill out a foster application. And, you know, we're going to give you the tools you need, the knowledge you need to really equip you, and, you know, finding the right fit for you. So, like, Curly wants to warm a lap and just be loved, right? And then, but we've got medium dogs, big dogs, active dogs, so we can really find a good fit for you. And what we find is that there are some dogs that just end up staying a little bit longer at the rescue before finding their forever home, like our senior here, Curly. And so we just want to get them into homes to start their journey on learning what it's like to dog and be loved and feel, you know, like part of a family.
And just to finish off as well, I mean, the fostering's a wonderful thing as well, but people who may not, I don't really want to foster, but I want to donate or volunteer, they can do that as well, can't they?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
We thrive and survive on volunteerism. We feel extremely proud and grateful to our volunteers. We empower them to be a part of, you know, the organization. And really, Joni is our volunteer coordinator.
Yep.
And she has been absolutely remarkable in bringing people in and having them come back. So you might tell them a little bit more about what...
You know, volunteering is donating. I mean, people can go on our website and find even just things like putting us as a nonprofit on Amazon Smile, you know, those like us that get Amazon packages daily, and a bit goes back to us. But there's so many ways, but donating time, like she said, with a volunteer. And we've got this great program. You can take a dog on a field trip for a day or an overnight, and we do so many activities with the dogs. And volunteering is just a priceless thing that we can give these dogs, because they've lived in a cage their whole lives. They just haven't had that interaction. So as many people as we can get in volunteering to any capacity, as much time as they're willing to give us, is invaluable.
Joni, Theresa, thank you so much. Okay, thank you for your time. I think we should check in next year at some point as well.
Yes.
Come in and we'll come and visit you. How's
Awesome.
Love that.
Thank you. That'd be great.
And for more information, you can visit, like Joni said, nmdr.org for all the information there. And